5'11", like 195 pounds, 196. What's crack-a-lack? She's doing a little open water training today, I think for the first time ever. You know what I find the most interesting thing right now with this entire transformation of starting to work out is about even a year ago, less than a year ago, I was running maybe 1 or 2 5Ks a year. With this training, I'm running 3 5Ks a week. And no wonder I've lost weight. No wonder I've skyrocketed in like my general fitness over the past couple of weeks and months. It's because I'm running 3 5Ks a week. I'm swimming a couple 100 yards a week. I'm biking a couple miles a week. And it's like if there was some sort of like self-sabotaging before I fully committed to my fitness and my health. So it's an interesting kind of psychology to think about that, because today the run was 40 minutes, 3.18 miles. I'm still bothered by the pace, but 12:38, whatever. I run a little faster outside. Maybe that's just the difference between treadmills and not, but so 325 yards / meters. I have no idea if it's yards or meters, whatever. But either the lifeguard or the guy one of the guys in the pool that worked at the Y basically said he doesn't mind if I film, but he just wanted to make sure that I was conscious of filming other people accidentally. So I already try to keep it to my lane and my lane only, but it's nice to at least know that people are looking out for others. Secondly, in regards to my form, I'm trying to float better. And my understanding with actually floating kind of higher on the water is that I need to have my head more neutral and kind of further dropped in the water. I was trying that, but then I was running into issues with my breathing because like previously my head was kind of pulled up. And so when I turned to the right, it was actually easier to breathe because my head was turned up. But when my head is turned down and I turn my head to the side, I was actually inhaling a little bit of water in my nose, and I'm sure that was just breathing issues, but I was trying to focus on breathing in through my mouth to the side. I never like swallowed water or got water in my mouth, so that wasn't really an issue. So I'm trying to get better at that without inhaling and breathing through my nose, because that's when the water would rush in and it would cause the next couple of strokes to be a little bit I was struggling the next couple of strokes, and I don't want that to be the case. So those are things I'm trying to work on. And then during that entire process, I felt so like right side dominant the entire time. I felt like all of the breathing, all of the stroke work, like I felt like my right arm was working really well. But then when it came to my left side, either with rotation or getting my arm through and over, it just felt weird. It almost felt like I was a little disconnected. So I've got a little bit more kind of learning to do on that left side to see if I can connect it with my mind and be a little bit more aware, and I guess get that left side more engaged and participating more in the strokes. So those are my thoughts today. But cardio wise and general fitness, it's improving, which is great. I wasn't cramping as much. My muscles are I feel like they're starting to adapt. I'm not cramping in my lats. I'm Cardio's doing pretty good. Getting slightly more endurance, so I can do a little bit more without braking, but it's work in progress. And I might have to figure out another solution for filming. So, we'll see.
A big step. It's a big step, isn't it? Yay!
Whoa.
Good job.
All right, so I'm on vacation. We were just on the road for 9 hours with 2 toddlers in the car. So I'm exhausted and I don't want to do this, but I'm doing this because I feel like I have to. Well, not I feel like. I want to. I'm tired. I'm going to do it anyways. If I'm going to do this thing, if I'm going to do triathlon, I got to be better than old me. All right, so 31 minutes, about 2.5 miles, and feel good. I feel good. The beginning was extraordinarily difficult, but still feeling good. I feel like there's a lot of water retention that I'm holding on to. I'm actually gaining weight, which is interesting, but I've been trying to research a little bit about why I'm gaining weight, and I think it has something to do with like glycogen stores in the muscle, and then when the glycogen stores are increasing in the muscle, basically for every gram of glycogen that is being stored in your muscles, there is somewhere between like 3 and 5 grams of water per gram of glycogen. So that's a little interesting, but it kind of makes sense. I also have been eating a lot more than usual, so take that with a grain of salt. But
one eternity later.
what is cracking? No. What's crack-a-lackin'? No, can't do. What is going on, my special people? No, can't do that either. Good afternoon, everybody. What is today? Today is March 22nd. It's lunchtime. It's Sunday. And it's supposed to be a long run day today, but I decided to get food poisoning yesterday, and literally every ounce of fluid in my body has left in one form or another.
Brother,
in the last 24 hours. I am a shell. I am a dry shell of what I used to be, and therefore it is Pedialyte or nothing. And I don't know what I'm going to run today. Today's a long run. I'm going to run for like hopefully 45 minutes, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm not going to be running outside. It's actually a beautiful day, but I don't want to get dehydrated with sweating, so I'm going to stay indoors with the fan on overhead, the fan on the treadmill. Just go super slow and just see if I can like maybe start to feel better. If I start declining and start feeling like shit, I'm done. I'm out. Yeah, it has been such a brutal start to the trip to get food poisoning, like the first full day here. I'm going to get into this thing. Okay. That was extraordinarily difficult. Cardio-wise, no problem. 45 minutes on the treadmill, cardio felt great, but yeah, I guess just the dehydration just pulled all the water out of my body, and like my muscles just felt really fatigued, not very fresh, but I don't know why I'm surprised. But at the end of the day, I'm just glad that I actually worked out today. So I'm hopefully on the up and up. I'm going to try to stay hydrated and try to, just stay hydrated and get back on the training. But all right, so this is the moment of truth. This is the tri-suit. I'm kind of realizing I'm a big boy. This is the large. The weirdest thing so far is that I feel like there's a pad down here for biking. Not sure what it's called, but kind of feels like I'm wearing a diaper a little bit. But I think I like the light blue more. It's definitely tight. I could probably lose a little bit of weight. Otherwise, I think it's fine. I think the sizing, like lengthwise, fits really well. I'm 5'11", like 195 pounds, 196. All right. We're in South Carolina, and she's doing a little open water training today, I think for the first time ever. So this will be a fun little experiment, and this is what we're dealing with today. Have fun.
Thanks, Rose.
This is way colder.
Yep, send it.
Oh my god.
Send it.
I knew immediately I'm not ready for that. I couldn't get my breathing right. Like,
Because you panicked.
the expelling, yeah.
You were panicking before you even started.
Yeah. It's so cold. Try again.
Are you gonna try again? You don't have to if you don't want. You don't have to if you don't want. But you're signed up for a triathlon.
I know, but it's not gonna be like, it's like 50-degree water right now. It's so cold.
How was it?
It's cold. It's cold. My goggles were leaking, and I was like panicking for sure when you, because like you look down, all you see is green. You can't even see like the floor of the lake. It's just green, so you don't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
That was hard, for sure. It's really cold. Crazy.
The next day.
I got myself a gift. Some sunglasses. They don't look terrible, I don't think. Let's see if they, well. These are gonna be like cycling first sunglasses. I actually don't mind them. They're huge, but they cover up my eyes really well and they're really lightweight. They're supposed to have like breathing holes and stuff, or not breathing holes, air holes. Simple, not like too flashy, and they're gonna be my new cycling and probably running glasses too, so we'll see how it goes. All right, it is a good day in the Weber household because I got a new toy. I got a new toy. Well, it's not a toy, but look what I got. I got a new smart home trainer. I mean, I think that's what it's called, the Kicker Snap. So this is a bike trainer, and it is Bluetooth, and it's got, I don't know, this Ant Plus, no idea what that is, but it connects to laptops, it's Bluetooth, it connects to your watches if you want to do that, and it is the next evolution of my bike training at home because I'm going to be able to actually get power, cadence, all this good stuff, and I can do like bike training with a laptop and have like virtual races and stuff. So Who knows? That might be fun. Have to experiment with that, but I'm gonna get it built, hooked up.